My name is Joey Neleber. I am from Guilford, Connecticut. I am a junior computer science major here at the University of New Hampshire, and I'm part of the Spaitr team. Spaitr is a platform with a physical and virtual component that allows lacrosse players and teams to excel at their maximum potentials. On day one, when we had our first full meeting as a company, we all brought our own things to the table. From a rudimentary prototype to a very basic app design, one thing that we all shared in common was a vision for what one day Spaitr might become. Today, we are working on this vision. We have a usable prototype, which we use for collecting data. We're able to process this data and determine if there's a shot or if it's a mishap in the data. We are also able to display this information to a user with a very intuitive user interface. Lessons learned along the way. Number one for me personally was the necessity of breaks. For the first 7 weeks of this project, I worked 16 hours a day, 5 or 6 days a week. And this not only had physical effects on me, it also had mental effects. Number two, I learned how to code efficiently with a partner. One thing that I've never done before was work on a large scale project with somebody else. This was a big change. I had to learn to comment my code and make it intuitive for somebody else to understand what I'm doing. Lastly is the importance of customer discovery. When we had our first initial idea, we knew what we wanted to make. But after talking to 50 or 60 people, where we realized that we were just slightly off. And over the last 9 weeks, we have been able to morph our ideas together to create what we believe is the best product that we can put out. Biggest success for me personally was the amount that we were able to accomplish in these short 9 weeks as a company. And as well, I was able to learn some pretty incredible things. Everything from business to social skills over virtual mediums to hardware-based things that I will take with me for the rest of my life for computer science purposes. My biggest frustration was not being able to work face-to-face with people. We had to use virtual mediums, whether this be Discord, Zoom, phone calls. We made it work, and we found out little ways that we could work around things. Although they would have been easier in person, we found our way. Going forward, on a programming side, we want to continue to work on shot detection to get this rate up from what we're currently at, which is about 75%. Closer towards 100, and then we were able to provide it better for people. We want to create a processing server to do this, and we want to create a link between the plug and the app so there doesn't have to be a middleman of a computer, which we currently have. As a company, we are working on becoming an LLC, but we have some international affairs that we have to manage first. Trademarks and patents, we are going to continue working with Pierce Atwood and the UNH Law School on this. We want to begin data collection with beta testers and let them put it through the hoops and see what will happen with it in the field. Lastly, I would like to say a huge thank you to both Ian Grant and Mike McClarkin for meeting with us nearly weekly and helping us shape Spaitr to what it is today. UNH eCenter for providing us with this opportunity to work on this grant for the last 9 weeks and for us to chase our dreams. And Pierce Atwood for sponsoring this grant, providing us with a legal amount of support that we could only dream of. Thank you.